I just completed 75 hard, and it was difficult. I learned a lot from it. I took some great lessons out of it, and now I can say I completed it. Was it worth it? Let's talk about it. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel, and if this is your first time on the channel, my name is Dominic. Just completed 75 hard, and I'm going to be talking about what I learned, what I got out of it, and all that right now. First of all, to start, what is 75 hard? 75 hard is a challenge that was created by Andy Frisella, which basically it's just a mentally intensive series of 75 days where you have to follow a strict diet, no cheat days. You have to drink a gallon of water every day. You have to exercise twice a day, 45 minutes each time, with at least one of those sessions being outside. No alcohol or drugs during those 75 days. You have to read 10 pages of a book every day. The books should be nonfiction and focus on self-improvement, and audiobooks do not count. And then you have to take progress pictures every day. And these are just for you. You don't have to post them. But what I really liked about this progress pictures is being able to see what you look like on day 0 and what you look like on day 75. So I've known about 75 hard for a couple years now. And this year, my buddy Liam, who I've had on the podcast, decided that he wanted to do it and was like, hey, you should do it too. So I decided, what the heck, let's do it. And realistically, going into it, I didn't think it was going to be too difficult. I was wrong. On some levels, I feel like everything that you are doing isn't too difficult, right? The 2 workouts a day aren't too difficult for a day. Drinking a gallon of water isn't too difficult. Reading 10 pages of a book, I mean, that's 20 minutes out of your day. But in reality, it's everything that's stacked on top of each other and the discipline of doing everything consistently for that long period of time. And there's no like, oh, I messed up on day 10, but I'll just push the day back. If you stop, you're done. You have to reset. So you start back on day 1. So that was one thing that I learned after the fact that was really difficult. And I mean, luckily, and for actually the discipline that I have, I didn't have to reset. I just kept going from day 1 to day 75, no resets, which I know a lot of people actually have done it multiple times. But that was something that I thought was going to be pretty easy, and learned that the consistency aspect of it is what makes it so difficult. So I've been posting on my social media about doing the challenge and when I started it, and I've had a couple people who had followed up with me and asked like how I was doing and how far along I was doing and if I was still going strong. And then one person asked me what the hardest part of it was. And I said the consistency thing, but I feel like that's the whole point of the challenge. So I wanted to break it down into the hardest part for me was actually the workout, which I thought was going to be easy, but it's the fact that there's just no rest days. So you have to work out for at least an hour and a half every day for 75 days. And that for me just, it's been very strenuous on my body where I haven't had time to recover because of the fact that I'm in the gym every day for 75 days. And I'm running, or I'm out playing basketball. I'm doing some sort of activity that's outdoors for 45 minutes. So it's that level of soreness that you're developing that just catches up to you. I mean, I remember at day 50, there was like a couple days where I couldn't get up because I was just so sore. My body was exhausted. I was just like, man, I need a rest. But unfortunately, you can't get a rest. So you got to keep going, get yourself in the gym, get yourself out running. But that for me was the hardest part, was staying active all times, every day, and developing almost like a callus of being sore, of not remembering what it's felt like to not be sore. So what I was hoping to get out of 75 hard isn't exactly what I got out of it. However, I'm not upset, and I'm actually happier with what I did get out of it. Because at the end of the day, 75 hard is a self-improvement challenge. You're trying to get better at whatever you're at life, really. You're trying to get better at life. So for most people, there's the two types of benefits, which are the tangible and intangible. For me, the tangible were in the gym. I was putting on weight, putting on mass, pushing more weight, and just getting stronger because of how much I was working out, right? Which is a good thing. I know for a lot of people, they're cutting back when they're doing 75 hard, so they're losing weight. They're getting skinnier. I mean, my parents both did it with me, and they both lost 20 pounds. I put on 20 pounds, but that's what the goal was. My goal was to put on 20 pounds, and I put it on, I'd say, pretty healthily. So that was the tangible ones. But the intangible, the things you can't see, I think, are the better benefits. And it's the discipline that you're building, the mental toughness, the kind of, it's almost like a stubborn mindset of, I have to do it. Whatever it is, I got to do it. I can't not do the challenge. And I think those things are really what's great about 75 hard. I've been asked a lot whether or not I'd do it again. And I don't think I would, at least not right now, and definitely not anywhere in my horizon on doing so. And it's not because I didn't enjoy it or I didn't feel like it was good for me. It's just, I think there's better ways to get the same benefits, whether it be just reading. I enjoy reading, so it's not like I have to put a challenge behind it. I enjoy going to the gym. The outdoor workouts aren't something that I normally do, so I can say I can live without those. I understand why they're a part of the challenge, but I'm going to cut that out. So I'm going to be staying active, living a good lifestyle, but just cutting back on some of these 75 hard challenges because I don't think that they fit my lifestyle or are necessary in my lifestyle. But I would recommend doing it because of the fact that you're getting all these intangibles out of it. The mentality, the discipline, all that is going to go a long way in any venture in your life, whether it be business, raising kids, being a teacher. I mean, whatever it is, this challenge and these lessons that you'll learn throughout it will go with you for life. What I would recommend is, and I know some people agree, some people disagree, I'd go in with a plan of what you're expecting out of it, what you want to get out of it, and what you're committing to doing. Set a schedule, whether it's going to be, I'm going to work out in the morning, I'm going to do my outside workout at night, and then drinking water throughout the day. I'll read at night. So for me, it was, I'd be in the gym at 5. I would go to work. I'd be drinking water all throughout the day. Get home around 6:30. All throughout the day, I'm eating. I was meal prepping. And then at home, once I got home, I went out on a run, walk, whatever the outdoor workout was for the day, and then read right before I went to bed. So it made it pretty seamless for me to just be like, this is the routine. I stuck to it for the whole time, and it made it really easy to stay on task because it was just a part of your everyday life at that point. 75 hard is a great challenge. I didn't want to give everything up about what I went through when the mental battle, because I think that's a part of the journey, is kind of finding yourself in those moments. So it's almost like I don't want to spoil it for you. I'd say do it. At least try, because I think you'll find that you're a more disciplined person than you actually think, and you're stronger mentally than you actually think. That's all I have for you today. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to like, comment, subscribe. If you want to reach out and kind of have a conversation about starting, if you've failed a couple times, be more than happy to talk with you and kind of help be that motivation. But like I said, all I have for you. Look forward to seeing you in the next video.